It is the holiday season here at Universal Orlando, and today we are going to show you an ultimate guide to the holidays here at Universal. We're gonna walk you through it, everything you need to know. So let's get into it. So come on and join me.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring.
So we are going to start studio side, and we are going to talk about the Macys Parade here at Universal Studios. But first of all, this tree is just amazing, isn't it? This is the best tree in all of Orlando. So the parade is visible from several different areas here in Universal, but I'm coming to you right here in the New York section of Universal because it's right in front of the tree. Now, this parade has a lot of different floats that come through. And also, you're gonna get to see Santa Claus. Santa's gonna be there. He's gonna be rocking it when he comes through, and he's gonna light the tree up when he comes by. Now, this is one of the best premium spots to get here, and you have to get here early if you're going to get this spot. But let me just show you what the view is from last year of what you'll see from right here. So if I remember right, we were about right here when the float started coming through and we saw Santa Claus. But you can see this is a great view area for all the floats, for everything coming by. Such a good area. I'm giving all the secrets away today. Another great parade viewing spot is right here on Hollywood Boulevard. So as soon as you enter the park, you'll take an immediate right, and that will get you here on Hollywood Boulevard, where you will be right here in this area. This is probably my favorite viewing area overall. I do like the other one we just showed, but this one overall is my favorite parade viewing area. And the best part about this is you got to get here early, of course, but you do have some areas where you can sit right here outside of Bourne, so you're not having to wait the whole time. But I always like to get right here, right in front of the Beverly Hills sign, by this little parking meter right here. Gives you a lot of space, and you can actually get a pretty good view of the parade. Now, another point is that they do have an annual pass holder viewing area for the parade, and I will walk you over there to where they had it last year. Not that it's going to be there this year, but make sure you're checking the app always so that you know where exactly it's going to be. In this area, right in front of Mel's Drive-In, is where usually the pass holder area is to watch the parade, right in this little section here. Now, they do have limited spots, so you want to get here early if you're a pass holder, but it's pretty cool because you get this exclusive view right here as the parade starts to come out and as it leaves for the night. It's a pretty good spot. Now, another thing to do while you're over here at Studios is the tribute store, which is going in right here behind me. Every year, Universal does an amazing tribute store. If you don't know what a tribute store is, basically it is a store, it's a pop-up store where they take the theme of each season and or a movie, whatever, but usually during Christmas it's always themed to Earl the Squirrel, which we'll get into, or the Grinch for Grinchmas and Harry Potter. But this is where the tribute store will go during the holiday season. It's a must-do because there's not only great Christmas merchandise, there's great Christmas snacks in here for you to try, and they are amazing. They're really good, especially Earl's roasted nuts. They're so good. You got to try them. But yeah, this is where you're going to want to come for the tribute store. So whenever you're planning your day, make sure you do this pretty early in the day so you can get it out of the way, and maybe you can grab some Christmas merch before you do anything else. But now, let's talk about Earl the Squirrel. Now, Earl has a couple of different spots that he might meet and greet. I'm going to take you to the one that he met last year so you have an idea of where it's at and how you can interact with him. But make sure you're always checking the app because the app will tell you what times that he is out. So that is a big point. Make sure you download the Universal Orlando app because they do not offer park maps anymore. Plus, it doesn't tell you the wait times and stuff like that. And another point that I have will make this a little more clear as we continue on in this video. So while we know that things can change, this is where Earl the Squirrel has met for the last couple of years for his meet and greets. Point of reference, this is Central Park here and the crepe stand right here, Central Park Crepes. is right here. It's where he's met. And then if you look to your left, you have Transformers and Mel's Drive-In right there to the left as well. So just to give you an idea, before you come, if you're not familiar with the park, just look for those landmarks, and that should be where he's at. But like I said, you're gonna always wanna check the app so you know exactly where he's gonna be and what time he's gonna be there. So with that done and out of the way, let's run over to Islands of Adventure and talk about everything over there. Come on, let's go. All right, I made it. Made it over to Islands of Adventure in less than 2 minutes. Can you believe that? Crazy, right? But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Grinchmas show over here at Islands of Adventure and how amazing it is. The Grinchmas show is a musical retelling of the story that we know and love, but it's done daily. They have several different shows throughout the day, and you'll have to check the app for that because they'll give you the times and all that kind of stuff. Now, where this is located is actually backstage, but the way that you get there is right beside Circus McGurkus. If you look to your right, you will see the entrance there, and bam, there you go. That's the way in. Now, you do need to arrive at least 20 to 30 minutes early for each show, so make sure you get a really good spot, because if you don't, you'll get placed at the back and it's the furthest away. But one of the really cool things is about this show is it happens in the same studio that the shows like Double Dare was filmed in. So it's pretty amazing stuff. I love this show. It's one of my favorite things to do. But there's just another point, well, there's two more points I want to make about holidays at Universal before we head out. One more point I wanted to add about Circus McGurkus is you can actually do the Grinch Breakfast dining. This is an additional charge, and I'll put the prices right here for you to see. But this is ranged from November to December on select dates, and you got to get them fast because they do sell out. But everything happens right here at Circus McGurkus. Now, one of the cooler things that you can do here at Universal Orlando for the holidays is actually meet the Grinch. This is separate from the Grinch Breakfast. This is a meet and greet opportunity where you can talk to him, get your photo done with him, and this is done at Honk Honkers here in Islands of Adventure. Now, the way you want to do this is you want to get here super early when the park opens, or even before the park opens, so you can rush in here and get in line, because they do utilize a standby line. Last year, we saw the times get up to close to 3 hours, and it's just crazy. And if you're wondering, is it worth it? Should I get in line for this? What should I do? Here's an example of last year of our interaction with the Grinch.
Wait, it's not.
Hello, sir.
Miles and the one with the beard.
I know. Listen, we have something for you.
What you?
We were at the Whoville post office earlier today,
I heard you were there.
and we noticed that there was no Christmas card for you.
I'm not trying to feel sorry for myself, but it's like that.
So we got you a Christmas card.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Grinch. That's us. Might I open it in front of my dog?
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Yes, no problem. But don't expect a check.
Sit now. By the way, let's pose.
Also, if you want to bypass everything and you just want to have kind of a good time, they do offer the VIP holiday tour, as you can book. I believe it's $79 per person, and this actually takes you around the park for a VIP experience. You get a little bit of dining in there. I believe it's like lunch or dinner. I can't remember which one, but you do get all that, which is really cool. But here we have arrived to one of my last talking points. Not here, but we're going to talk about it right here. The holidays at Universal keep getting better and better, and let's add one of the last things, and it might be one of the last things you do for the night because it is close to park close, is the Christmas show on the Hogwarts castle, which is right back here behind me. Now, you can't see it during the day, but at night they light up the castle and they use some fireworks as well with all the different Harry Potter Christmas music, and it lines up really well and is one of the coolest things. The best thing that we got to do last year was have some hot butterbeer and stand there and watch the show a couple of times here at the Universal Media event, which was a lot of fun. But you guys can do the same, have a hot butterbeer, just stand there, watch the show. Of course, you can have a cold one if it's, if it's warm, which is very likely, but you also will get some times where it's kind of cooler out. but I still love the hot butterbeer. That's one of my favorite things. Even though it's not seasonal, it's an all year thing, I still like the hot butterbeer. But this is one of my favorite experiences, to come over here and watch that show. Now the show goes on, I believe, every 15 or 20 minutes after sundown. So you're gonna wanna make sure you get over here, and just if you catch the tail end of it, just wait and watch it again. Stand on the bridge. That is the best spot to stand. It's an amazing show, and it's so awesome. You guys are awesome, and you're gonna have a great time at the holidays here at Universal. So in my closing thoughts today, in my opinion, Universal has the best holiday event, Christmas event in the area. It's really good. A lot of the things are consistently the same, but they add new details each year, change it up. The food changes, the tribute store changes, little bits here and there. I believe that sometimes the Grinch Show does update just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but it does update, and it's really good whenever they do it. Like, it's always so good. They do such an amazing job with this event, and they give you that feeling of Christmas. Like, it makes you feel like you're a kid again when you come here for Christmas. It's amazing. We've been here on Christmas Day, and it was just a great experience. With the parade, with everything, it's just that build up to the holiday, which is awesome. And Universal does it so well. And I'm glad that we get to come every year. Opening day for the holidays at Universal this year is November 22nd. And it will continue all the way until December 31st. And then it's done after that. So keep in mind, get here when you can. If you come out here, the parade does run daily, rain permitting. If it starts to storm or starts to rain, then they won't do it. But the parade is something really good that they do. And usually it goes around 5 or 5:30 in the afternoon or late evening whenever they do the parade. So keep that in mind. Get ready. Like I said, download the app. Keep yourself informed and ready to go. But thank you guys so much for watching today for this 2024 Ultimate Holiday Guide to Universal. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. And remember, the road goes ever on. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will see you next time.